Hello everybody, the Quiet Atheist here. Before I get started with this video, I want to let you all know that yes, this is going to be another video response to the Bible Thumping Wingnut. Because in my previous video, I tried to make things in a way that he could understand them, but for some reason he failed to understand what I actually said. And not only did he do that, he took it upon himself to twist what I had to say for his benefit, and I really didn't appreciate that. So in this video, Bible Thumping Wingnut, I want you to understand, okay? I want you to understand what I am actually saying. I want you to allow yourself to actually let the information soak in. I want you to think about what I have to say. And in this video, you are not going to have any opportunity in any way, shape, or form to twist what I say. So in all actuality, I hope that you understand. That's the main objective here. However, I'm not going to hold my breath. Now, with that said, I'm going to take you back to a time where people were racist. And not only were they racist, they were actually hateful. They had so much hate that they were willing to eradicate a certain group of people off the face of the planet. And I'm talking about white people against black people. Okay, black people had their own separate bathrooms. They weren't allowed to use the same bathrooms the white people used. In fact, black people weren't allowed to go in certain restaurants because people didn't want to serve black people. In fact, there were black people that were only allowed to ride in the back of the bus at the rear end of it because white people didn't want to be seen with black people. They thought that it was humiliating. Interracial marriages were completely illegal, and people actually had a fit about that. They didn't want races mixing. They were completely against it. A baby that was half black and half white was basically a disease to both sides. You know what I mean? But over time, society thought that that was inappropriate, okay? They thought of all of this nonsense and then they said, hey, we're going to eradicate all of this nonsense from society because it's not beneficial at all in any way, shape, or form. Are there still people out there that are racist? Yes. There are people that would love for things to go back the way they were so that they can actually let their hatred display, to actually let their hatred show for their fellow human beings. And in all honesty, I think that is rather pathetic. But the overwhelming majority of society, as we know it, determined that it was inappropriate for these things to happen. So eventually, interracial marriages were able to happen. Eventually, people stopped treating black people the way they were treating them. Now, in all honesty, today there are still people that treat black people like shit. And there's still a lot of people on both sides that treat each other like shit, in all honesty. But the overwhelming majority of people decided, hey, it's inappropriate for these things to be happening. So we're going to evolve from this. We're going to change our ways. We're going to bring society together in a way that will be beneficial for everybody. Now, the same thing is happening with gay individuals, Bible Thumping Wingnut. I want you to understand that. People like you are literally not wanting them to do what they want to do. Okay, you want to take their marriage rights away from them. You or people like you don't want to be seen with them. You want to put them in a certain area so that they could do their things over there because you think that they're so disgusting. And I'm not talking about you directly. I'm talking about people in a way that are like you, but they think differently. Okay. I don't know if you hate gays, and I don't really care if you hate gays because, that's up to you. You're more than welcome to do that. I just don't agree with it. Anyway, gay people in today's society are literally being discriminated against because of their sexual preference. You've got religious people out there that are treating them like dog shit. They're telling them they cannot get married to the person that they love because there's two men involved. Okay. They're not being allowed to hang out in certain areas because of the fact that they're gay. They're not being allowed to do this or that because of the fact that they're gay. Right now, these things are happening, whether you like it or not. Okay. Now, in all honesty, Bible Thumping Wingnut, there's something out there that's giving a hint that things are going to change in society. I believe it's almost 20 states now that have legalized gay marriage. In due time, all states are going to be legalizing gay marriage. And whether you like it or not, it's going to happen. You see, when you talk marriage equality, you seem to lack the understanding of it because you only mention man and woman getting married. No, marriage equality is for everybody, and I'm talking about gays and lesbians. Everybody that wants to get married and wants to spend the rest of their lives with another individual, they're more than welcome to do that. Their sexual preference, or anything else for that matter, should not stop them from getting married. Okay, that is not social development in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so what I mean by society totally evolving from that kind of nonsense, I mean totally accepting gays for who they are, totally accepting the fact that gay individuals are human beings as well. I'm talking about having respect for your fellow human beings. And like I said before, two gay individuals actually getting married does not affect your life in any way, shape, or form, Bible Thumping Wingnut. So whether you like it or not, all of this stuff is going to happen. All states are going to legalize gay marriage eventually. Now, if you don't like it, turn the other way. You don't have to watch it on your TV. You don't have to watch it in person. You don't have to watch anything about it. And it's not going to have any direct effect on you or any of your religious, bigoted friends. Plain and simple. Society is going to develop in a way that is going to be more comfortable for everyone. And granted, there are going to be people out there like you who are going to adhere to their old views. See, with you and people like you, you want to go back. You want society to move back, actually. And that's completely unhealthy because you're going to get a bad reaction from a lot of people that are completely against that. Plain and simple. And whether you like it or not, things are going to develop where gay individuals are allowed to get married in all 50 states, where gay individuals are literally going to be allowed to adopt kids and be a family like they desire. Because they have a right to do these things despite the fact that you're going to disagree. And I know that you're going to disagree, Bible Thumping Wingnut, just like the rest of your Christian friends are going to disagree as well. But what I mean by society deciding, they are going to eventually decide, like they did back in the days where everybody was being racist, that all of this nonsense being thrown at gays is going to be completely unacceptable. And there's going to be a small group that are going to completely disagree with gays getting married, like you and your friends. There's going to be a group that will constantly be there fighting every step of the way regarding taking the gays' rights away from them. And they're going to fight you every step of the way. I just want to warn you about that. So whether you like it or not, society is going to develop. Society is moving forward. The majority is going to say, hey, gay people are human beings too, and they have a right to marry each other. They have a right to spend their lives with each other for the rest of their lives. And you're just going to sit back with a little amount of people and disagree with it because that's all you're going to be able to do. I know you make it sound like we're forcing these things on you, when in all actuality, we're not forcing a damn thing on you, Bible Thumping Wingnut. I'm actually telling you, if you do not find these things to be unacceptable, which I imagine you do, and which I imagine you will always find them unacceptable, just turn the other way. Tell all your religious friends, turn the other way if you don't like it. That's all there is to it. And since we're on the subject of marriage, why are you so against it when there's completely, yes, I'm bringing up the Bible again, where there are barbaric ways of marriage in the Bible? And I said it in the previous video. There are barbaric ways. You want to actually go back to that kind of stuff? Let me know if you want to go back to that kind of stuff. Because that's the way it seems to me. You guys want a place where you want to take away the rights of everybody because they think different from you. You want to take marriage equality away from the gays because of their sexual preference, because they want to sleep with each other. Let them sleep with each other. If they love each other that much and they want to spend the rest of their lives together, let them marry, let them sleep with each other, because that does not affect you. It doesn't affect Matthew 4:19. It doesn't affect Ra. It doesn't affect Cy Ten Bruggencate. It doesn't affect Eric Hovind. It doesn't affect any of you. That's all I have to say about it. So in that regard, yes, eventually all 50 states are going to legalize it. And just so you can understand, that is society developing in a way that is comfortable for everyone to live in. Equality is not just for a man and a woman. It's for a woman and a woman, for a man and a man. It's for everybody else, whether you're transgender or where any other situation that might arise. Equality is for everybody. Humanity is the precious thing here. Humanity is something that we have to think about. And everybody is included in that, not just you guys. And that's something that you need to realize. See, the problem is you need to take your God glasses off and you need to actually see what's in front of you. You need to actually see what's around you and actually pay attention. Because what you and a lot of people like you are doing, Bible Thumping Wingnut, is actually hurting society. You're not letting it develop. You're not letting it do the things that it needs to do. You just want everything to adhere to your alleged Word of God. And to me, that is unacceptable. To me, that will never happen, to be honest with you. And that's all I have to say about the subject. Till next time, everyone, I will see you later.